Hello, my name is Yimenka. I'm based in Abuja, but my family is based in Port Harcourt. So last year, my dad passed on last year during the COVID, and when we started doing our plans for the burial, I stumbled upon one of the burial programs brochure that Sharpshooters had done, and I was doing. It was my cousin's own, so it was my one of my uncles that passed on like some years back, and it looked amazing. Like what caught my attention really was the quality of the print. It seemed like a GQ magazine, like so foreign. I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. We need to do this for my dad. So I reached out to them at the time because we had not decided on a date. This was sometime around August. That's when I reached out to them the first time. And I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to use you guys. We don't have a date yet, but I just need to just know, okay, what are your prices like? I just wanted to just, do my research so that when the time came, it would have been, it would have just been easier to just make payments and all of that. So I reached out. I think I can't remember the name of the person. I think it was Patience. I think it was Patience. I'm not sure, but that's the name that's coming to my mind now. So if you're not Patience, I'm sorry, but the lady though that I spoke to was amazing. She responded so well, and her follow-up game was she was on my case almost every time, like, when is burial, have you fixed a date? I'm sure at some point she was probably thinking that maybe we had had a burial and use someone, but I made up my mind that I really wanted us to use Sharpshooters for that burial. So why would I recommend Sharpshooters to anyone? Okay, so I've worked with them firsthand, so I had the opportunity to, because I was the one in charge of the brochure for my family, so I was the one in contact with them constantly. They're very professional, they're very organized, and so at the beginning they will give you a document to explain how to go about everything. This is how we're going to go. This a quality of picture. So they had the size, the size of picture, the minimum size, so that the quality of the print will come out so well. They had number of pages for each family member to write their messages basically, and even to this point for tributes and all of that. So everything was very well put out. They opened an email address, and so we had everything going. WhatsApp group, email address. The boss was not in the country at the time. He was in Canada, but he was constantly reaching out to understand what you want to do, and they were on my case because my family we were not so organized actually. So they had a deadline, and they did not want to compromise on the quality of print. So they were really on my case, and I kind of liked it. So at the end of the day, it came out before time we needed it, and everyone has saw the magazine, and we didn't get to make so many. We wanted to make 1,000 copies, but at the time when we decided to do the burial, prices of everything had gone up. That's when dollar hits. I don't know, was it 600? I'm not sure, I can't remember anymore, but it really went high, so everything just went crazy high. So we had to minimize the number of brochures that we got to order, because we knew it wasn't going to meet that, but we just said, let's not compromise on the quality. Let's go with the good quality and let it rather be scarce than have just an average quality to go around. We didn't want that, so we're more concerned about the quality of print. So eventually, some things funny happened during the burial, because I heard some people actually sold their brochures to others that didn't have. It was that good. So yeah, use Sharpshooters. They're very professional. Their follow-up game is nice. They're polite. The boss is so involved. Even if I don't know if he's back in the country, but he wasn't in the country, like I said, and he was on my case. He was constantly calling to find out, to make sure that we were meeting our own end of the plan, so that he could deliver at the time that they did. And we were very pleased. Everyone was pleased actually. So will I be using Sharpshooters again? Definitely. And I think you should too. Don't take my word for it. You can actually go check brochures that they've done. Or you can look for my dad's burial one and tell me what you think. Okay, so thank you and bye-bye.